Hey everybody, this is Amy Steele with City's Real Estate Brokerage. I wanted to introduce Brian and Cheryl. They've bought in here in West Hightower Place. They've got the single-story Rayburn plan, and they're going to tell us a little bit about their home.
We moved in 14 months ago, and this is our retirement house. We want to be here for the rest of our life. And we thought maybe we were in trouble for the rest of our life because we had a fire in our house caused by lightning. Now, that's not like smoking in bed. It's not your fault. But we were quite scared. We came back from celebrating our anniversary that evening at about 11 p.m. and there was smoke all through the house. And I grabbed my fire extinguisher, and Cheryl said, no, dial 911.
Please.
So we dialed 911. The fireman came out there. We finally went up in the attic. The fire had hit a nail in the roof. The nail became molten steel. That in turn caused a rafter to burn. That rafter caught onto the next rafter, and about maybe over a dozen rafters at the very peak of the roof burned. The thing is, what you need to know is that with the foam insulation, the fireman said that that was so tight up in there that it did not have enough oxygen to keep burning. If it had been standard insulation, the house would have gone down all the way to the ground. In fact, there's standard insulation over in the garage, which is separated by a firewall. If that standard insulation in the garage had caught on fire, we also would have a much worse problem. Most of the house is protected by the foam insulation. Unfortunately, that's where the lightning struck. And self-extinguished due to not having enough oxygen because the foam is so tight up there, it doesn't allow any air to get in there.
And how was working with the builder, ask this question, how was working with the builder from the point of the fire? Did they...
John Webb was very helpful. John seemed to care genuinely about it. Ben, advised me on some things to do with insurance and everything. Basically, there was some things that went above and beyond the call of duty to come out and help us. Just being nice about it, actually. They didn't have to do it. It was the responsibility of our homeowners insurance. But no, we were real pleased. We had to get... USAA insurance company provided me with a contractor to do the rebuilding, but John did do a couple of things to help us out because he could see that we were not happy about the fire.
Well, anything?
The neighbors all came and took care of my bird for me. She survived the fire. She was covered to the floor, which she didn't get the fumes in her cage, supposedly. I took her outside. The firemen were all worried more about her than they were the fire. But the neighbors came to our rescue and took her and took good care of us. And we did have Blackman Moran come the next day to surmise how much damage was done and start their cleaning process pretty immediately.
It's a very friendly neighborhood.
Yeah.
Wow.
People were real nice around here.
And where are we?
We are in West Hightower Place, and we are on Swallow Lane. All of them are bird names back here. Where I moved from in Grapevine, it was Robin Court, so I had to be consistent with the aviary.
Nice. Well, thank you. That's awesome.
Yeah, great neighborhood. Recommended highly.
Yes.
Very good.
Home insulation.
Thank you.
Hey, so I hope Brian and Cheryl convinced you a lot like they convinced me to get foam insulation on your next home. I am your realtor for negotiating a home that's new construction, and I know all the builders that are using foam insulation. So let's go look at a house. Take care.